Hi friends, today we will watch the dramatization of a novel of Jane Austen, yes, The Mansfield Park.
Jane Austen, the novelist of the Romantic era, wrote almost 6 novels. Mansfield Park was originally published in 1814. Austen's novels focus on themes of courtships and marriage. Mansfield Park was even a more socially aware novel. The theme dealing with the 3 different layers of society centers on the issue of morality, the duty of parents to shape their children's moral and their spiritual development. It also reflects importance of homes, nature of good education, above all unshakable conscience of the heroine. The story of Mansfield Park is of 3 sisters, married off in different sections of society. The eldest married to wealthy Sir Thomas Bertram and known as Lady Bertram. The middle sister is married to a clergyman, Mr. Norris, and the youngest in a poor family, Lieutenant Price. Bertram family has 4 kids, Tom, Edmund, Maria, and Julia. Mr. and Mrs. Norris had no children, and Mr. and Mrs. Price had many children. They were so poor they were unable to care for their children with proper education. Lady Bertram wants to help her poor sister, so Fanny, the eldest, comes to stay with the Bertram family. The sisters, Maria and Julia, are not happy to welcome her. Edmund welcomes Fanny as a little sister, and helps her to adjust. After some time Mr. Norris dies. Mrs. Norris comes to stay in Mansfield Park with the Bertrams, and grooms the girls. Norris family is replaced by Dr. and Mrs. Grant. Sir Thomas with his eldest son Tom leave for Antigua in Africa. Mrs. Grant's step-brother and sister come to live with them. Maria and Julia are very happy to meet the Crawfords. Henry is attracted to Maria. Mary starts taking interest in Edmund. Fanny takes care of Lady Bertram in absence of Sir Thomas. Maria gets engaged to Mr. Rushworth. Although she doesn't like him, she and Henry flirt a lot. Whereas Mary flirts with Edmund, Fanny develops silent liking for Edmund. When Sir Thomas is away, Mr. Yates, Julia's friend, suggests to do a play. Lovers' Vows. Mary and Edmund, and Henry and Maria practice together. Fanny is sad, and Rushworth is shocked. When all of them were practicing the play, Sir Thomas Bertram comes abruptly, and the play stands cancelled. Fanny is now relaxed because she was not in favour of doing the play. Edmund wants to be a clergyman. Mary dislikes this profession. They are mismatched where thoughts are concerned. Fanny's secret attraction towards Edmund grows day by day. Maria cannot retain her friendship to Henry as she is engaged to Rushworth. Fanny is disappointed to see Edmund being close to Mary, whereas Mary is selfish and uncaring. Henry then gets attracted to Fanny, tries to flirt with her, proposes her. Fanny does not accept his proposal at all. Bertrams are happy to know that Henry wants to marry Fanny. They try to convince Fanny but fail in doing so. Then, Sir Bertram sends Fanny back home in order to make her realize and amend her decision. Fanny reunites with her family. She is happy to see her brother join Navy and her sister Susan, a young girl. She finds the 2 families, Bertram and Price, so different. Henry, after being rejected by Fanny, comes back to Maria, who is now a married lady. Maria broke her marriage with Rushworth and eloped with Henry, bringing shame to both families. Julia, in frustration, elopes with Mr. Yates. Thus the Bertram girls bring shame to the family, whereas Fanny proves the value of moral education. When Mary fails to convince Edmund, she leaves him. She never wants him to be a clergyman. Edmund tries to be with her, but she goes away, leaving him depressed. Fanny tried to console Edmund. Her love for Edmund is now revealed. Edmund now understood the difference between Fanny and Mary. Fanny was more like-minded. Henry leaves the disgraced Maria. Her alliance with Rushworth is broken. Julia is also called back. They now live with Mrs. Norris away from the family. Bertram's married Edmund and Fanny, and ultimately Fanny's love got reciprocated. Her younger sister Susan came as an aide to Lady Bertram, and everyone lived happily thereafter.